Okay, we're gonna do a porch laner with the cutest little stencils ever. So as you come on, please say hi. Let me know where you're from. And let's just paint together and talk all things paint parties. So if you've never met me, I teach you how to make money teaching paint parties. And today we are going to talk and paint and hopefully have some fun together. How does that sound? Hello, Melissa. Hi. Please say hi as you come on. We are going to be just painting and talking and having a blast. Okay. So the first thing I wanted to do is I'm taking a couple of these. This one is sold out. And I think I told you all last week, like this would sell out so fast. So if you're wanting probably this one, because this one will sell out after, especially after I do this, make sure you grab it. You can use the link. If you need the link, just say, need the link for this, and then use coupon code Texas Heidi, all one word. I know I'm in Tennessee now, but my coupon code is still Texas Heidi. Hi, everyone. Hey, Shayla. Hey, Martha. Hello, Tammy. Hello. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see y'all. Okay, so we're gonna have some fun. First, what I'm gonna do is I was kind of thinking about the color choice. I want this to look like wood, but I don't want to use a stain. So I'm going to let me grab a darker. I don't want to just leave y'all hanging. So let me grab a darker brown real quick from my paint closet. Got it? And y'all, I found an acorn today, like a real acorn. It's downstairs in the kitchen. I should totally bring it up here. I'm going to go get it. Let's go get it. Because I've never found like a real acorn. And look at this. I know y'all think I'm stupid, but literally there are leaves falling like rain. It is so freaking cool. Like fall is so fun. Okay, so let me show you my acorn and then I promise we're going to paint. Because I feel like this needs just a moment. I feel like you should see this acorn because it's really, really cool. So cool. Okay, let me know if you're here, and we're going to paint a porch laner. So, look, I saved it. Isn't it adorable? I've never found one like this, ever. Y'all, fall is so cool. There's so much happening around the house. And because we live, like, in trees, there's all of these, like, hickory. My dad said they're hickory nuts. I don't know. You may know if they are or not. But man, they are like falling and hitting our house and hitting the cars, which isn't the best. Like that's probably not the best thing, but it's just cool. Like I don't care. It's so fun. Until I'm sure it hits me in the head and then I'll not be as happy. I know, Tammy, it's fall. I'm so excited. Okay. So what we're going to do first is we're going to make this look like wood. Okay. So I'm just going to put a little bit on here. And if you've ever used stencils at your paint parties before, let me know in the chat. This is something really, really fun. I'm putting water on my brush. Whew, I gotta take a breath from going upstairs. I always struggle with that. So anyway, so this is really fun to use at your paint parties. If you haven't done it before, it's just a really good thing to do. If you haven't, a lot of times I'll do like a porch laner like this. Let me grab some baby wipes too. Let me see where my baby wipes are. I did a little cleanup the other day. And when I mean cleanup, I mean I threw it all just in a random thing. I don't know where my baby wipes went. That's okay. I'm just going to wet this. It'll be fine. So anyway, so a lot of times for my paint parties, and let me know if this is you too, a lot of times for my paint parties, I'll bring extra stencils so that people can add things to their paintings. And they seem to really love that. Sheila says, I absolutely love fall. I live next door to my dad and he has pecan trees. So we were picking up pecans today. His acorns are much smaller than those, but they are all over the ground. Oh, that's so freaking cool. How fun is that to do with your dad too? My dad, he's so sweet. He said he's going to come up for the pumpkin harvest. He's going to help pick some of the pumpkins because we started a little pumpkin farm and a little lavender farm. And y'all, I'm pretty sure I'm a pumpkin farmer. Like, I mean, it's not like, like real, like I'm not gonna like sell them and stuff, but I mean, maybe, I don't know. But like, I'm pretty sure like I'm a pumpkin farmer. It's really crazy, like so crazy that they're growing. And I went down there this morning and I just like picked a little pumpkin. I'm like, this is so cool. So my dad's supposed to come up to do, he says, I'm gonna come for the harvest. And I think that's just the cutest thing ever. So I'm gonna be there for the harvest. Okay, so what I'm doing, and those of you that do a lot of stencils, you're probably like laughing at me because I'm very sporadic, but this is how I love to paint. This is like what brings me joy. And I think it's really important that we remember, like, especially as you're teaching paint parties, it doesn't matter if it's perfection. What matters is like this process is therapy and it makes me so happy. So if you're already making money teaching paint parties, let us know. I want to see who is already making money teaching paint parties. And if you're not, don't worry, because I'm about to talk all about my failures and how I'm totally failing and how it's okay and how you can still come out of it, okay? And then if you are wanting to order some of the stencils, this one is sold out. I told y'all last week it would sell out fast. This one will probably be sold out by the time this is done. So if you're interested in it, I would definitely go grab it real quick and then come back. But make sure you use my coupon code because it keeps me in coffee and keeps me working hard. Okay, voila. I just made this look like it was stained with just using brown acrylic paint and a rag. Well, a paper towel with water on it. That's it. That's it. Jan's making money. Tammy's making money. Love, love, love. Okay, so let me get this dried off. And then I'm going to start the stenciling process. And then I'm going to tell you stories about my failures. So that you can feel free to fail too. That it is okay if you fail. I promise. It's okay. All right, I'm going to get another dry one. Because I want to just triple check that it's really dry before I do these stencils. Okay. Oh my gosh, and my cat Salem, she jumped in my lap today and basically hugged me. It was so weird. I didn't know I could love a cat like that. I haven't had a cat since I was a kid. And so this black cat, Salem, is just the coolest thing ever. And yeah, she was very excited to see me this morning. She jumped in my lap. It was so crazy. I was freaking out. Just so many things. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take this one. I wanted to have like a Christmas sweater feel, okay? Oh, making money slowly. Okay, Sheila. Yeah, I'm about to tell y'all some stories about what's going on in this side of the world with me. So hopefully it'll help encourage you. And again, if you are new to me, I teach people how to make money teaching paint parties through art kits, through all kinds of fun stuff. Yeah, like here's a fun little like art kit thing that I help people like learn how to do that, things like that. It's really fun. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring this all the way down so it kind of feels like a sweater. Let me see if I have mine. Yep, so I have a little stencil thing. You can get these at Essential Stencil as well. So I'm going to get these and then I'm just going to basically dry brush them on there. So the question is, because I'm putting this guy on here, do I do this in red, which I'm thinking so, or do I do it in green? Okay, so let's see what you think. If you could let me know red or green, for this part. For this part here, red or green. And I'm gonna move this down so y'all can see it better. And then here's my little acorn for inspiration. Building my confidence has been real. Oh, so Brenda, yeah, you got to build your confidence. And I always talk about like borrow confidence from somebody like me. You know, like if you're unsure, let's see, red or green. Let me see. Which one do you think, red or green? I think I'm going red. Lila says red too. Yeah, because it'll match in with this too. Okay, let's go red. Okay, good. It looks like Shayla's saying green in all caps. Oh, Darla's saying red. This is a fight. Another red, okay. Another red, Renee. Hello, Renee Jenkins. Another red, okay, we got a lot of reds. Okay, so I'm gonna do red. I have the green here. I'll use that for some more holly and stuff like that. Okay. So here's what is going on, okay? I want you to know that it is okay to fail. It is okay to start over. I am in a new state. I know the other day I did a live and somebody said, wait, you moved? Yes, I moved from Texas to Tennessee. That's why I'm freaking out about fall, because I've never had it. I'm gonna dip and then I'm gonna dip off of this, okay? So just kind of dipping and then dipping off. And I am so artsy. I don't even start on one. I just go straight to the middle, right? Like, what is wrong? Oh, gold would have been pretty. I like that idea. So anyway, so I moved from Texas to Tennessee. And so I am literally starting over my whole paint party business. I'm starting over from scratch. So I've had a few parties. I had one where I did it for free, just like I teach people. This one, the Santa is a transfer, but y'all, it's sold out. I told y'all last week, you had to get them early. Same thing with this. If you like this, you need to get it because it will sell out, especially after I have it on here. People will see it and then they'll buy it. So if this is something you like, but here's the other one. I think this one might be sold out too, but this is another one of my really, really big favorites. So anyway, so we moved to Tennessee and I'm starting my paint party business over, you know, just like, oopsie, this deer's gonna look messed up. Oh well. So I'm starting my paint party business over and I'm having some success and I'm having a lot of failures. And so I want you, okay. Hold on. All right. Hold on. There we go. Now you can see it a lot better, I think. So I'm having some success and a lot of failures. And the reason I am publicly showcasing my failures is because I want you to know that we have got to redefine our relationship with failure, okay? You cannot have success if you do not have failure. It is a part of the process. So I could sit here and be very sad about it, be very like, oh my gosh, it's taking time to build my business. Y'all, it takes time to build a business, even if you have built a business before. I am literally in a new state, you know, and people will go, well, you have a big social following. My social following is all over the world. There's people, you know, let us know where you're from. I'm sure there's people from different parts of the world on here. We have a lot of people from Australia that watch, which I love, and just all over. So you have to remember that the way I teach you to build a paint party business doesn't mean go build a huge social media following. Did you know that your socials, when you go to Instagram, when you go to Facebook, it is showing you what you want to see more of. They know us. They know what we like. They know what we want to see. If you watch a lot of raccoon videos like me and my husband do, which I love so much, love raccoon videos. I don't know why, but they're hilarious. And so me and my husband will watch a lot of raccoon videos and we share raccoon videos back and forth. And because we do that, it knows to give us raccoon videos, okay? So that's the thing you have to remember is social media, it doesn't matter how big your following is, social media is giving you more of what you want. So if you like mindset stuff and painting and teaching paint parties, you're probably seeing this video because they know that you like that stuff. Anyone here an art hoarder, okay? Before you get upset, I am an art hoarder myself. That means we basically need every stencil, we need every glitter, we need every little gadget, we need every collapsible bowl, we need all of it, right? If that is you, You are among friends. Just put a thumbs up if you are an art hoarder like me. Like we literally need, like you see all that crap on my desk. Like we literally need all of that. Oh, April lives an hour and 25 minutes. Is that right for me? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, April, you should sign up for one of my events. That's what I'm about to talk about. Because here's the thing is like I had an event I was supposed to have tonight and I had to cancel it due to no signups. It was a kids event. So here's what I want to show you and share with you is that it takes building your local audience. Okay, so Julie says me, Debbie says, yes, I'm an art hoarder. Lisa, yes, I have an art studio that's full. Yes, it's totally normal and that's who we are. The reason I love that about a paint party business is because we get to write all of this off. Our business requires us to buy fun things like this. How cool is that? It is the coolest thing ever. So Karen says, I just ordered 18 bottles of paint. And I'm sure you probably already have all those colors, but we must have them all, right, Karen? We must. It's just a part of it. And so I want you to know that that's totally normal. But the greatest thing about having a paint party business, even if you just do one a month, even if you just do one every couple of months, is you get to write off all of your art hoard, all of your crafting buys. It is so freaking fun. So fun. So anyway, so I wanted to let you know as you start your business in a new area, or if you're in the same area and you're brand new and you're just now starting your paint party business, you are going to legit have to make some contacts. You're going to have to start building up your relationships. And so that's where I'm at. So I've had a few successes since I moved to Tennessee and I've had a lot of failures. But that doesn't mean that all of a sudden I'm just going to quit teaching paint parties. No, I've been doing this for nearly 20 years. Why would I quit now? So it's just a matter of, okay, give myself some time and some patience. And so I want you to know that me, the person who teaches you how to make money teaching paint parties, I am currently building my business from scratch in a totally different state. And it's okay if it takes a little time. All right. So what I'm thinking of doing, and y'all can let me know, obviously I love documenting the process and all of that great stuff, but let me know if you want to see, like, because I had this great idea last night of doing like a really cool thing, like behind the scenes of watching me build it. That way you could kind of see like taking it from zero to, you know, my paint parties, things like that. So let me know if that's something you're interested in, me sharing the failures along the way, all of that good stuff. Let's see. I'm in Franklin, Sherry. Oh, you have family in Columbia? Oh yeah, I think that's really close to me. I'm not real sure. Are you the Emma girl that shows up with way too much? I think I make it harder for myself. I love choices, so then I should have choices too. Oh my gosh, Liz. We have to be careful when you give too many, like for example, if I'm teaching a paint party and I give somebody, if I give somebody too many choices, they can't make a decision. And write this down. A confused mind does nothing, okay? If you're confused, you're not gonna take action. So it has to be clear. So if I'm doing a paint party, I may have two choices. Oh, good, y'all wanna hear about that. Okay, good. Yeah, I'll start documenting all of it because I'm reaching out to different places and things like that. So I wanna just show y'all like real time. It takes time to build a business. People are so quick to want to do it just overnight, and that's not real life. Like, it's just not real life. And I think it's frustrating for when people are like, oh my gosh, like it was so funny. So Pixie, my daughter, she's 19. She started her clay business and she sells pottery. And she's like, Mom, I did a reel and nobody, like, I just don't get it. Nobody's seeing it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, talk to me in 2 years. Like, keep doing your reels every day and then talk to me in 2 years. Like, it takes time to build something. But that's one of the greatest things about a business is most people will not do what it takes. So you don't really ever have to worry about competition. I know that sounds sad, but it's so true. I know myself and I know I'll keep going even if I fail. And so you got to start knowing that about yourself. So let me know in the comments, do you have that that internal drive that you want? You want people to, you want to have this art life, right? You want to be an art hoarder and you want to be able to go and buy all your stuff and know that it's a write-off because it's a business, okay? If that's you, oh, Karen, you need to do your guinea pig party. I'm going to hold you accountable. You need to do your guinea pig party before next weekend. You got a week. All you have to do is paint a pumpkin with one person. That's your guinea pig party. It's that simple. Teach a friend, a weird neighbor, your kid, your grandkid, your spouse, literally anyone, just one person. That's all you have to do. Oh, hey, Donna, we are painting a door hanger, but these are sold out, but I'm doing these. These are probably still in stock if you want to grab them, but make sure you use my coupon code. If you need the link for this, let me know. Julie is on here. She's on my team. She's amazing. She actually is on here, so if you need the link to these stencils, she'll give them to you. And so just put, yes, I want the stencil link, but just know probably by the end of the day, it'll be sold out because anytime I go live and do this, they sell out really, really fast. Yes, Leila, absolutely plan on being successful. Of course, that's the thing. If you know in your gut, since I was in 5th grade, let me know what year you knew you wanted art to be a big part of your life. Since 5th grade, I wanted to be an art teacher. I was an art teacher for 10 years. And of course, being an art teacher, I wasn't making that much money. It was a rat race for sure. But then I just kind of, realized especially after the bankruptcy and losing everything. And it depends. A lot of times they only have a certain amount because the time it takes to get them. So they don't always restock, but I definitely would check back if you still wanted some. But they have a lot of, I looked on there before I went live, and they have a lot of really good ones. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I wanted to be an art teacher since I was, let's see if this worked. Y'all ready for the reveal? Oh my gosh, I love it. It looks like a Christmas sweater. It literally looks like a Christmas sweater. Oh, Martha says since 4th grade. Oh my gosh, 8th grade. Yes, that's the thing that I've realized about us being in this business is that we all have this art dream, right? We're all in love with this idea and this life. This idea and this life of creating, right? Let's see. Debbie says, my biggest challenge are working a full-time job and chronic health issues. I only have weekends to do a paint party. So let us know if you've done your guinea pig party, okay? And that's the thing about this is I want you to take small actions. If this is something you really want, and I'm so sorry about your chronic health issues. I know a lot of people have health issues and things like that, but I also know that that drive inside of us doesn't go away. Doesn't go away. And it's really, I think what's more tragic is when we ignore it, when we know that's really what we want, when we know that every time we go to Michael's and we buy everything because we just want to have a creative life so much. I had a career retirement about 55. I'm doing it. Oh, amazing. You retired at 55? That's awesome. So cool. Oh my gosh. Cindy says she wanted to be a cake decorator when she was a kid. Oh, good, Debbie. She has held her guinea pig party. Let's all give Debbie a round of applause for that. That is awesome. If you haven't held a guinea pig party yet, that is your challenge to do before the end of next week. Okay? And then I would love for you more than anything to find me on Instagram at TexasArtandSoul_ and send me a message that you did it. I would love to share that, celebrate that with you, all of that good stuff. Because that's the thing about this. It's taking small steps, small actions, and that's what's going to be the big deal. So yeah, I wanted to be an art teacher since I was in 5th grade. Like, fell in love with the art room. I mean, just that idea of just, I mean, I can still smell that art room. Like, have you ever had a memory so vivid that, like, when you think about it, you can literally smell what it was like, right? Like, I remember walking in there and just seeing everything from paint pens to just everything, all of these fun things. And that's one of the things I love about having my own art studio and own place to create, is that every day I walk in and I'm just like in heaven. I feel like, oh my gosh, I get to do whatever. And even today, I'm in Franklin, Julia. Even today, it was like this, I talked to Bobby because Pixie's out of town right now. And I said, Bobby, are we doing anything tonight for dinner or whatever? And he's like, no, let's just hang out at the house. And I was like, all right, I'll be in my art studio all day. I'll see you later. You know, it's just like this place we can escape and be a part of. And so if you know, like, this is something you've always wanted to have in your life and it's always coming up, like, you know, if that's you, like, even if I wanted to quit teaching paint parties, I couldn't. It's like, it's one of those things, like, I know that I can't not do it. So anyway, so as I've moved, you know, we've had the bankruptcy, we've moved a few times. Now we are in Tennessee. And I absolutely love this state so much. And I am starting over. So I wanted to come on here as I'm painting and just let you know that part of the process is failing. A huge part of the process is failing. Polly, she says, I'm 61 and I still smell the art room. Isn't that crazy? Like, those memories, just, OMG, I'm looking at getting a studio very soon. I can't wait. Dawn, congratulations. Who has an art studio? How many of us have one? Or do you have an art room or even an art table? Before I had an art studio, I had just my kitchen table. Literally, we did not eat on that thing for like a year and a half because that's the only place I had to paint. And so we ate frozen dinners on our lap in the living room. I know that's not the best thing, but we did that for a long time. Lisa says, I love my art studio. When I got separated, I put a single bed in my art studio. Talk about live and breathe art. Oh, wow. Yeah, I bet that was like your haven too, with going through something so traumatic. Sheila says, I taught for 32 years and was blessed to teach art for the last 5 years. I loved it so much. I truly miss art every day, but I'm doing paint parties on the side. I do some kind of crafting every day. Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. So exciting. Okay, somebody said, why did you move north? Oh, Stencil Brush. You can get these also at Essential Stencil. Just use coupon code Texas Heidi to keep me stocked in coffee and, you know, working hard for y'all. Let's see. Art room and love it. Working on better organizing my things. Oh, Kelly, if you can figure that out, I am in a constant reorganizing all the time. And because I paint so often, I'll like clear my paintings out and then like right over there by the TV, I have a zillion more that I've already done. It does get overwhelming, right? It totally gets overwhelming. Sheila says, I took over my daughter's bedroom when she got married and made it my crafting room. I sew, make jewelry, paint in that room. Oh, Sheila, that is amazing. I have a large art room, Stacy says. Very cool. The woman who owned the house before we did was an artist and had a custom built for herself. That's so cool. So this used to be an Airbnb where I'm living. And the lady who owned it before me was an artist. And this was her art studio. And I walked in and I was like, I feel like I'm in a tree house. Like literally every window goes to the ground and there's trees. And I am obsessed with trees. So yeah, so we moved north just for, honestly, we started a lavender farm. I wouldn't say it's a farm, it's like a patch. And then we started a pumpkin patch, which I love. So we actually moved north for the seasons. We've never lived in a place with fall. So if you see me freaking out, it's because I've never held an acorn like this before. I've seen them in pictures, but I found that today while I was walking. Literally, I found this on the ground. It looks like a fake acorn. Isn't that so cool? And then I'm looking out at leaves falling, literally falling from the trees. It's just so cool. We had a very short fall in Texas. It happened around December 18th, and it was a couple days. It was like, oh, there's our fall. It's almost Christmas. And we saw it for just a second, and then it was gone. So I am loving all of this. It is just freaking me out. Okay, so I'm almost done with this section. And then I'm gonna try to speed this up a little bit. But the point I want to get across is that if you are a person who has an art room, which I saw many, many, many of you do. If you're a person who wants to make some extra money doing what you love, there is no better thing to do than to start a paint party business. And it is not just your canvas. You can see here, I am literally painting a porch liner right now. And so it doesn't have to be a canvas. It doesn't even have to be something you're freehanding. I'm literally using stencils. But it is the coolest way to be able to write off all of your art goodness. Literally, when your business includes fun stuff, it's amazing. It's so amazing. Oh, Janet says, I'm a Texas girl too, so I never saw an acorn like that either. I know, right? Isn't it insane? I didn't even know that existed. I mean, I knew that, I've heard there's that kind of stuff, but I've never seen it. So I think especially, I'm at 46, and so to be able to see that is like so cool. So cool. It's just a new world. I feel like I'm like a toddler experiencing the world for the first time. It's so cool. You should have seen me this summer with the fireflies. I was like a kid in a candy store. Okay, so let's see. Any questions? Oh, porch liners. This one, Karen, I'll have to measure it. Let me go get my little measuring thing and see if I can. I think it's over here. Let me get it and see if I can measure it for you. My handy dandy metal ruler that has come with me for many, many years. It's like I lose everything, but for some reason I can keep this. I don't know why. Okay, this is a 36. A 46 by 10. A 46 by 10, if somebody wants to type that in for everyone watching, that'd be great. A 46 by 10, but here's the thing. Don't get too caught up on, because you could probably find old fence posts if you go to like buy, sell, trade and ask people if they're getting rid of their fence, or even just going to Lowe's and getting a 6-foot board. It can literally be on anything. I find the more vintage it looks, which just means more old, the more people want to pick that one because that one looks cooler to paint on. And I saw somebody say, did I put the stain on before? Haha, tricked ya. It's not stain. It's just paint with some water and a paper towel. Paint with some water and a paper towel. Let's see. Rebecca says, I would love to watch you do a live from start to finish on putting a paint kit together with all the goodies. Oh my gosh, your wish is my command. I just filmed a whole art kit course. If you're interested in an art kit course, it's like, oh my gosh, everything from beginning to end of exactly how I get to this, from printing it, from everything. Just put yes, interested. We don't have it ready yet. We're hoping soon. But it's almost ready. It's getting close. If you're interested, put yes, art kit course, or put art kit. Then that way we'll know we can get it to you. I don't know how much it's gonna be yet. I don't think it'll be that much, but I wanted you to be able to see how easy it really is. So that's cool. Very cool. Okay, I'm getting there, y'all. This is so fun, by the way. I am loving this. This is a good way to get out anger. Right? Like if you have some like, you know, anger and you need to just, I'm sure this whole thing is shaking the phone. I'm sorry if it is. Let's see. Oh, good. Yeah, a lot of y'all are interested. I know I've had a lot of people asking about more and more about art kits, and they're really easy to do, and it takes off the pressure if you're scared of like public speaking. Anybody on here scared of public speaking? If you are, it's kind of something that, ready for the reveal? Woo, that's pretty. Man, that's pretty. Okay, one more. Oh, this is gonna be lovely. Lovely. And then the Santa is gonna go right here. Okay, so I just need to get a little bit more of this. We are gonna be just working away today. Okay, almost done with this section. Let me scoot this up so you can see. And then we're gonna be doing this Santa. Again, if you really love this, which I am really loving this, I highly recommend you buy it, because probably by the end of the day, once this video gets to more people, it will be sold out. So this is already sold out. So if you're interested in this, just make sure you use coupon code Texas Heidi so you can get a discount. And like I said, it keeps me in coffee, all that good stuff. Okay, so let's talk about confidence. Now, as you are watching me start my business over, you're gonna see that failure is part of it. We are redefining our definition of failure. It's a part of the process. You have to start getting that thick skin of feeling like, okay, this is part of it. It's okay to fail. I'm sitting here watching Heidi, the person who does paint parties for nearly 20 years, start over in a new state. And there's gonna be things about it that that are gonna happen, that are gonna fail. And so I want you to know it's okay. So how do you get through that feeling of failure? Okay, so let me know, what does it feel like when you fail? Okay, let me know. What are the feelings you get when you fail? I know for me, I get kind of like a pit in my stomach. I get kind of a feeling of like, okay, I get a little scared, honestly. I get scared of like, am I gonna be able to, and, you know, it's like, oh, am I just as good as my last paint party? Who am I to teach people? I get all of these like really, really crazy feelings of like, maybe I'm not good enough to do this anymore. And then I start going, wait a minute. Those are lies, and that's not true. And then also I have to remember, because a long time I put my identity in my success. Has anyone ever done that? Caught red-handed? Has anyone ever put their identity into their success? Yeah, Liz says, I take it personal. Thank you for sharing that. Martha Ann says, I lose self-confidence. Yep, that happens to me too. And Barbara says, it feels terrible. It really makes me question myself. Yep, I get that too. Brenda says, I feel unworthy. All of these are valid. And I literally have gone through all of these emotions and still do sometimes. One of the things that has really changed my relationship with failure, and I see that April says, I feel as if I'm not good as others, not good enough to be successful. And Vicky says, I feel insecure. These are all valid, and I want you to know that they're valid. But one thing that really changed for me is whenever it happened several years, probably, I'm trying to think how many years ago, but it's been a few years. I had put so much so much, and let me know if this is you too, so much of my identity into my business. So much of my identity was in my business. And if I didn't succeed, all of a sudden, like, I'm a loser. I'm this, I'm that. Like, I would like beat myself up over it. And then I started like really praying and talking to Jesus, like, okay, what is this about? And I realized that my identity is in Christ. My identity is in Jesus. And I know not everybody believes the same way I believe, but I'm a Christian and that's how I believe. And I started realizing that, like, wait a minute, God's got me, and this is part of it. Failure is part of it. You don't see people who have a lot of success and have no failures. That's just not how it works. It's not how it works. And so when I started realizing, like, wait a minute, my identity is not in the success of me having the best porch leaner party. My identity is not in the success of how many people came to my, my paint party. My identity is not even in how much money I make. None of that, at the end of the day, really matters. I mean, obviously we want to make money. We need to work, right? Like, working pays for our food, and food is what we need to survive. Like, all of that. All of that is good, right? All of that is really good. But when I changed it to where my identity is in Christ, and that's where I'm going to find the confidence, that's where I'm going to find my peace, everything changed. Everything changed. It became more about like, okay, maybe I need to change my marketing. Maybe I need to reach out to more places. It became more of a, this is business, it's not personal, and my identity is in Christ. I don't have to sit here and score myself based on how many parties I have. Score myself on, oh my gosh, I was a failure today, I'm a failure. No, all of that goes away when you start just realizing, okay, how does God see me? And that is really what I want you to find your confidence in, because finding confidence in what the world sees confidence in, with success and money, all of that goes away. It does. It all goes away. Now, I have to say something my mom said years ago, and I just think it is the funniest thing. So my mom passed away a little over 3 years ago, about 3.5 years ago now. And she used to say, money isn't everything, but tell that to somebody who doesn't have any. And I thought that was such a good saying, because it's so true. Going bankrupt, losing everything. I've been in those positions where there is no money and it sucks, and you're moving out of your house and you're giving your cars back. I've been there, done that. And I don't know. No, I do know. In a weird way, I know that is one of the biggest blessings I could have had, because I have lost it all. I have, in the world's view, everything had been, taken away, right? I lost my house. I lost my cars. I lost everything. I had no money. I had to start again from scratch before I was 30. And because of that, it's given me this new appreciation of, we get so many chances. We can lose it all. Even as much as I love this place I get to live, I'm like, thank you, Jesus, for where I get to live. But if I lose it, I know it will be okay. If I can't live here anymore, I know it'll be okay. But I'm going to love it, and I'm going to do my best while I'm here. And I'm going to thank Jesus, because again, at the end of the day, my identity, my success lies in Him. And so we have to remember that. And I know not everybody believes this way, and I just want to tell you like what I have learned. We're about to reveal. Woo, I'm in love. Not everybody believes that way, and I respect everyone's, the way they are. But I just know from what I have done, this is what I've learned. Okay, I am in love. First off, this is so freaking beautiful. It literally reminds me of an ugly sweater contest, but it's just so cute. Okay, so this is the base. Again, if you want to order these, I highly recommend doing it now before they sell out. And then what I'm going to do is make this dry just a minute, and then I'm going to put the Santa on here, okay? So if anybody has any questions while this is drying, go ahead and ask now. And then I'll show you some more of the stencils. And if you have any questions about confidence, about your paint parties, whatever, I'm here. If you have questions about how cute this little acorn is that I found this morning. So proud of it. Can you tell I'm so proud of it? So proud. So proud. Let's see. Shelly says, so true. It took me at the age of 40 to figure that out. I know, Shelly. I feel like everybody just needs to know. She says, my identity in Christ changed me too. I stopped caring so much what others think and about money. We are so blessed to have you share this. Thank you. I read The Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce Myers, and that view changed how I lived and learned. I've never read that book. I used to listen to her on YouTube a lot. Love that. Yeah, it's so true. I feel like once you know that little secret of life, it just makes everything just makes you calm down, right? Like, it just makes you calm down a little bit. Okay, let me get this dry so I can add this cute little Santa. Are there any notebooks left, and how can I get them? Sharon, I'm trying to think of what notebooks. What notebooks are you talking about, Sharon? Oh, Brenda, thank you. I don't know. Sometimes I'm a weirdo. I don't know. I really try. I just try to share my life and try to share, like, it's all going to be okay. When you have them. Okay, so Julia says, those little acorns are not that cute when you have to rake them up. Okay, so I have, been so excited about all the leaves. And, man, I've been sweeping a lot of leaves. A lot. So far right now, I'm still not mad at them. Oh, the lookbooks. Yes, I think, Maggie, if you're in PPHQ, just do a hashtag PPHQ. If you're in PPHQ, I think that, I think we have maybe 40 sets left. As of yesterday, we have 100 sets, but as of yesterday, I think we sold, 50 something. I'm not for sure though. But if you are in PPHQ, let me show you. These definitely, I'm going to be mailing mine out. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I just got busy. But you can order a set of 10. Again, this is only for Paint Party Headquarter members. But if you want to order a set of 10, they're the little books that have all of our stuff inside of them. Oh, Lisa, you're welcome. You're so welcome. Yeah, I don't know. I just think that, we got to remember what's most important, There's so many things, and we got to remember what's most important. And be thankful for, how cool is it that God gave us this gift of creating? And, gave us companies like Essential Stencil to make the cutest things ever. Let's see. Renee says, thank you once again for your love for all of us and your dedication. Aw, you're welcome, Renee. I just love y'all. And I have so many, I don't know what it is. I feel like, especially this past week, I have literally written down probably 80 new trainings I need to make for Paint Party Headquarters. Every time I think okay, I've covered everything anybody needs to know about paint parties, I literally am I feel like I'm just scratching the surface. I legit feel like I could seriously record videos for Paint Party Headquarters for the rest of my life and not cover it all. What's the cost of the lookbook sets? And Maggie, great question. You can get, they're mini versions, which you can put in your purse, and they're so freaking cute. We redid a few of the stuff in there. They are $75 for 10, and it includes shipping in the United States. Let's see. Terry Rose, you look like you have lost some weight. You look great working out on the farm and some unwanted pounds, doesn't it? Yes. Not saying you look bad before, but you do look like you lost some weight. Okay, so I have a secret. Some of you are going to be real mad at me, but please hear me out before you're mad, okay? Pinky promise. Can everybody pinky promise before you get mad at me? Okay, I have not publicly shared this yet, so y'all will be the first. So Debbie, you love me now. Please remember that in just a second when I share something with you. She says, you being so real and truly inspiring, your story and your life encourages me to keep putting one foot in front of the other. I'm determining to figure things out and make a way to reach my goals. Oh, I love that. I love that. Okay, pinky promise if you're not going to be mad. Or you can judge me, I guess. I mean, I don't care, honestly. But I am going to be Amish. I'm not going to be Amish. I'm not Amish. I am going to be honest because I don't want people to just think all of a sudden I lost weight. Okay, so I am working out crazy. I am working out it's not crazy. I'm working out once a week. Once a week, okay? But if you've been with me a while, you know I overshare. And like 3 years ago, a year after my mom died, the year after my mom died, I had a hysterectomy because I had a lot of like really bad endometriosis. I mean, it was awful. I was in so much pain. And those of you in Paint Party headquarters probably remember me talking about, Pearl, the reasons it's reasonable is because we order like 1,000 so that we can get them at a cheaper rate so that you can get them at a cheaper rate from us. So we usually do that twice a year. Okay, so if you've been with me a while, and again, if you're new, you're like, this girl just overshares way too much. I apologize. This may not be the channel for you if you don't like oversharing. I've never even seen these. Those are cute. Okay, so if you don't like oversharing, please leave. I'm giving you fair warning to please leave before I overshare. I'm going to pat this down, and then I'll tell y'all my secret, okay? And you can judge me if you want, but I'll tell you why. Okay, so I had a hysterectomy due to some complications of an ablation, and then I had massive pain. Like I would literally be working, I would be filming a video for Paint Party headquarters. After I filmed the video, I would be trying not to cry, and then I would literally like roll off of my chair, and I would be on the floor in so much pain. Like it got so bad, y'all. Like the endometriosis pain is no joke. And so anyway, long story long, because I mean, we're not doing anything anyway, so why not, right? I'm just over here working, so why not? So long story long, I ended up getting a hysterectomy. They had a ton of endometriosis they cleaned up. They actually took out my appendix. My appendix was destroyed. All kinds of crazy stuff happened. Then I am like, okay, I am feeling so much better. And then I realized that this hysterectomy caused so much weight gain. Like my whole life, even after I had Pixie, and Pixie's 19, so I can't really blame anything on her. I literally have had, no, not 75 books, Julia. That would be so crazy. It's 10 books for 75. That'd be like, that'd be like $1 a book? Yeah, that wouldn't work. Anyway, so I had, all of this weight I had gained from the hysterectomy. Now, I'm 46, so any of y'all that have been through this, you probably totally get it. I was eating everything right. I was walking, I was working out, and nothing for 3 years would budge. Like, I could not lose weight to save my life. And so 2 months ago, I started doing those shots that I know it's very controversial. Not all of you agree with this. And again, you can judge me, but I just, want to be honest. I'm not going to sit here and go, yeah, I just lost it all naturally, because I think that's unfair when people pretend like it's just natural loss and it really isn't. But I started doing the shots 2 months ago. And so I had, I always, like, my body weight is always 150. And when I had the hysterectomy, I was gaining every year for 3 years, y'all. For 2.5 years. And so I'd gotten up to 175, which I know to some of y'all, you're like, that's, fine. That's not a big deal. But my weight was always 150. I was consistent, like always 150. And then it just kept creeping up. And I went to several doctors, and they're like, well, it's just part of it. It's part of getting in your 40s, and nobody would help. And finally, when I moved to Tennessee, I found a doctor that recommended these shots. And so I started them 2 months ago, and I've already lost 15 pounds. But the good news is if anybody's freaking out or worried about me, I am working out, I am lifting weights, and then next month I'm already starting to get off of them. So they're starting a plan to get off of the shots. So anyway, so I don't want to sit here and be like, yeah, I've just been working my little tail off in the farm. I mean, I am. I'm working my butt off in the farm for sure. And I think a lot of that extra movement is also helping. But it has been just such a lifesaver. Like, it's just helping so much, and I feel so much better. I think that's why I'm like having so many more, I like so much stuff. But anyway, I know some of y'all can judge me for that. That's fine. But y'all know I'm an open book, and I don't want to just pretend like, oh yeah, I've just been so on top of it and everything's perfect. Like, no, like there's real issues that we have, and there's real things that we have. And I was really, really skeptical for a long time, but I'm literally every week I lift weights. I'm eating like very, very good because I've had so many stomach issues. And then, so I'm eating really good, and it's just like trying to figure out, okay, so now that I'm down 15 pounds, I want to lose 5 more, and then I'm gonna, and then they're like tapering it off. So that's kind of like, I'm a little nervous about that part of it. But anyway, I hope y'all don't judge me for that. I hope you know, like, I wanted to tell you where it's at. Lisa says, I did injections for a few months. It's slow, but it works. No judgment here. I stopped as the money. Yeah, I know they're not cheap. They're not cheap for sure. Oh, Shirley, thank you. I know I've been a little bit nervous about telling y'all, and I was like, I'll just wait till somebody brings it up. Because again, I'm not going to sit here and just be like, yeah, I've just been pulling those weeds and it just fell off. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be that person. Oh, y'all are so sweet. I just love y'all. I just love y'all. I was a little nervous about saying something, but y'all are good people. And which brand? There's my people. There's my people. Let's see. I'm glad you grabbed a paddle and put the scissors away. Yeah, Tracy, I'm sure it was killing y'all. It is called, oh my gosh. Let me, I have it written down right here. Oh, and you're dealing with a failed ablation too. Oh my gosh. Destiny. Oh my gosh, Destiny. I went through that. It was so painful. It's called Terzepatide. That's the one I'm taking. But they're going to like wean me off next month. They're supposed to, cause like, I'm not trying to like lose a ton of weight. I just want to like get back to where I feel good. Almost like just stopping the crazy. So let me see. I know we're kind of getting all over the place here, but Destiny says, failed ablation, dealing with the horrible pain of endometriosis. Thanks for oversharing. I felt guilty for considering GLP-1 since nothing else is working. So yeah, oh my gosh, it's so bad. And if you've never dealt with endometriosis, thank the Lord above, because it is just, it's miserable. And especially when you're working all the time. So like, you know, life doesn't stop. We're still working. You know what I mean? And so I remember, especially when I was really going through it, I would just be doing everything I could, and I would just pretend, because I said, is this pain going to hurt me? Like, I know it's hurting me, but I would be like, is this pain? Because it would get to the point where I'm like, literally, Bobby, if you had scissors, like, just cut out my stomach. Like, just cut it out. Like, whatever is happening, it was so much pain. I would literally be on the floor in the fetal position. I would go do my work, and then I would just roll onto the floor and just be in so much pain. And the doctors couldn't help. Then finally I went to a doctor, and it took over 2 years to approve a hysterectomy. Like, it was insane, y'all. I mean, it was insane. Like, I had to go through so much crap for through my insurance, and it just makes me so mad. Like, all of that stuff. I don't want to get too on that bandwagon, but it just makes me so mad. Sometimes you need help. No shame in that. Thank you, Stacey. Aw. Pearl says, this was good to hear, Heidi, because diabetic, and I've been considering doing it. Oh my gosh, it is really helping so many people. Again, I don't want to be like because everybody's different. Like, not everybody, but everybody, right? Everybody is different. So I definitely don't want to be like, hey, you need to do this. Never, because something that I'm doing could, like, you could be allergic to, right? Like, you know, a lot of you can eat ice cream. I can't eat no ice cream. I'd die. You know what I mean? Like, so every single person's body is different. So please, please don't go, oh, well, Heidi's doing it. This is good for me too. Please don't. Okay. I will push stencils. You should buy these for sure, but please be careful. Like, I never want to put somebody in a position where they get hurt. Becky says, they took me off the shots and even continued with my workout and eating habits, and I've gained it all back now, and I'm back to square one. Oh, Becky, I know that's the part I'm very nervous about. Rebecca says she's lost 36 pounds. Yeah, I have been like praying and really like have been nervous about that. Oh, Sheila, thank you. She says, you just have to do what's good for you. Renee, I love you, Renee. She says, you look good in a gunny sack. Thank you. You're so sweet. Very, very fun. Thanks for sharing. I need to find a doctor that will help me with that too. Oh, I know. I'm just like, that freaking hysterectomy was no joke. I'm not really loving all of that. I am jealous. You basically are going through menopause because of surgery. Oh, is that what it is, Janet? Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure too, that's where all the extra pounds came from too. It's hard sometimes being a woman, isn't it? Like, but you know what is really great as well is, I don't know if it's like, I was talking about this yesterday with, Paint Party Headquarters, the 100+, the ones that have done 100+ paint parties. And I was talking about how like my love of like gardening and my love of like growing things, I don't know what it is. It's like we start to hit this like menopause stage, and then all of a sudden we want to grow plants. I mean, I don't know what that's about, but I am here for it. Like, so here for it. I actually, in Paint Party Headquarters, y'all will be proud. Yesterday, I put on the thing for November. We're going to have a 30-minute garden club meeting just so we can talk strategy for our plants. I'm so freaking excited. Debbie says, I have just been prescribed the shots by my doctor because I've developed diabetes. I'm anxious about taking shots, but I want to feel better. Oh, Debbie, when I first started doing the shots, I was terrified. Now it's like, no big deal. It'll get easier. Sherry says, the only way I can lose is to literally quit eating. Don't quit eating. That is not good. Susan says, I don't know about the book. What is in it? I don't know about the book. Oh, Susan, it's the lookbook is just, this is for Paint Party Headquarters only, but it has like all the different designs. So you basically can like drop these off at churches, doctor's offices. What I'm going to do is mail these to a bunch of the churches. Julie, if you're still on here, I do need to get 10 more of these. If you don't mind sending me 10 more, that'd be great. Let's see. I'm on a wait list to be restocked for the transfers. They're sold out. Yes, if you are wanting these, get on the wait list, okay? Let me see if this is good enough. I know I kind of just went all over, so I'm not really sure where I pulled it. Let me make sure you can see this. Oh yeah, Susan, you got to be so careful, right? Like so careful. Aw, I just love y'all. Thank you so much. Connie says, I'm so glad this is helping you. We all have some struggles. As a senior, it took so long for me to figure out Canva. I had been with Paint Party Headquarters for about a year. I thought I was losing my memory or something. I finally figured it out yesterday. Oh, good. And I almost threw myself a party. I made 4 paint kit sets last night. Yay. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's so awesome. Sherry says, I'm so confused why God would put our bodies through this. Menopause just throws our lives completely out of whack. I know, right? That's going to be one of my first questions. I'm hoping, it just all is a download when we get there. But man, that is definitely going to be one of my first questions. And Mary says, we love to grow plants because we cannot grow babies anymore. Is that it? Funny how we have to always be looking after someone or something. I wonder too if, when I have grandkids, if, oh, look at how pretty this is, y'all. I wonder too if when I have grandkids, if it'll just like all of a sudden go away. You know, that feeling of feeling like, let's see. I have time. Oh, yeah, I know, Cindy Lou. It is so freaking hard. I'm so glad y'all understand. And it's not something you're judging me by. And again, if you are secretly judging, I mean, it's okay. I get it. Like, I mean, it is sometimes oh, Piper's back. She got a groom. She's all cleaned up. She had like so many leaves matted in her hair. And now she's just running straight to the leaves again. Dog's so stupid. Okay, so anyway, here's the start of it. I'm going to finish the rest maybe with like words or something. But I just wanted to say, like, thank y'all for not judging. And if you are judging, I understand. It's a tricky subject, a very tricky subject. But the point of this live wasn't to get off on a tangent talking about weight loss, but it was to to talk about the confidence with paint parties and to also see that it takes time to build a business. It takes time to build a business. So I just want you to know that, like, if you feel like you're in the thick of it, I am in the thick of it with you. Oh my gosh, here she is. You want to see how cute she looks? Look at you. You're so cute. Oh my gosh, look at her. She got groomed. Look at you. You look so sweet. Oh, you still have mats behind your ears. Piper, get over here. She's still got mats. Say hi. Hey. Oh, yeah, there's still some behind her ears.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You look so cute. She is so happy. She's showing it off, her little butt. Okay, so what do y'all think of this? Well, would you rather have a baby at 60 or no? I would not rather have a baby. No, maybe that's why. That's Janet just solved the problem. Okay, so at the beginning of this, I was telling y'all you can get, man, I'm in love with this. I know we have been talking a lot, but now that I'm just looking at it, I am obsessed. I'm going to put some of these on here too. Oh my gosh, I am obsessed. So stinking cute. Maybe I'll put some of these greeneries, or maybe I'll paint it. Oh, I love that so much. Oh, and then you just have to do whatever you need to do. Just when you get off, try for 30 to, oh yes. Oh my gosh, I have been literally eating so much, well, a lot of protein shakes to try to get in that habit. That's hard to do too. Piper, you're so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I want to give y'all a couple of things to leave you with, okay? Just real quick. I know this has been a long live. I want to give you a couple of things to leave you with. Number one, if you want any of these really cute transfers, they're probably sold out, okay? However, there's still some on there. This one is sold out, but you can probably get on a waiting list for it. But right now you can probably get these, okay? Probably by the end of the day, you will not by the time this goes around. Secondly, use coupon code Texas Heidi to make sure you get the discount. Third, thank you. Thank you for not judging me. Thank you for realizing, like, I know some of y'all have been with me. You have heard these stories. You've been through when I lost my mom. You've been through it when I've had the hysterectomy. You've been through all of those moments with me. So you, again, are just coming through another moment. Those of you that are new to me are probably like, who is this chick and why is she sharing so much information? That's who I am. My name is Heidi, and I teach you how to make money teaching paint parties, and I overshare. That is who I am, and that's just what I do. So if you don't like that, this is probably not the channel for you. And then also, I just want to say, make sure you are painting, okay? Make sure you are painting. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Janet. She says, God's design is perfect, even though we don't feel it. Yes, for sure. Totally perfect. So anyway, so I want to make sure you're painting as you are doing paint parties, or maybe you're just getting started. Regardless, create, okay? Make sure you are creating. This is the best form of therapy there is. This is the best. It does not get better than getting new supplies in. It just feels like Christmas. It literally feels like Christmas. So I just want to say thank y'all for being here. I did not know that this live was going to go into all of this. So I'm sure there will be more comments later that might not be as nice as y'all. So I just want to say thank you so, so much. I appreciate y'all, and go get some stencils. All right. I'll see you soon. Love y'all.